I arrived unannounced. A small thing, really. I just wanted to surprise her. After 12 years of marriage, it felt overdue. I had a bouquet of lilies in one hand, her favorite coffee in the other. The kind of gesture that says, "I still think of you in the middle of my day." The security guard at the front desk stopped me. "Sorry, sir, no entry for unauthorized persons." I smiled. "I'm the CEO's husband." He hesitated, then smiled back, but not the way people smile when they recognize you. It was the kind of smile that hides a secret. "Sir," he said quietly, "I see the husband every day. There he is, coming out right now." And that's when time froze. A man in a tailored navy suit stepped through the glass doors. Confident, relaxed. He carried her phone in his hand. My wife followed, laughing, that laugh she only gave when she felt safe. She touched his arm. He touched her back. I didn't move, didn't breathe. The lilies felt suddenly ridiculous in my hand. The guard was still talking, something about how the CEO doesn't like disturbances. But I wasn't listening. My eyes were fixed on them as they crossed the marble lobby, oblivious. When she saw me, her face drained of color. He looked at me, confused, curious, the way a man looks at someone he's sure he's seen before but can't quite place. So I smiled, and I decided to play along. Our story started like most love stories, too fast, too bright. She was ambitious, brilliant, magnetic. I was steady, thoughtful, maybe a little too trusting. Together, we were balance, or so I thought. I helped her build her company from the ground up, designed the early prototypes, handled the investors, stayed up nights revising her pitch decks while she rehearsed in front of the mirror. When she became CEO, I told her she deserved it. When she started coming home late, I told myself it was stress. When she stopped touching me altogether, I told myself it was exhaustion. But truth doesn't whisper. It rots in silence until someone names it. And that day, the guard named it for me. The man's name was Daniel Ward, her chief financial officer, divorced, polished. I looked him up that night, quietly, methodically. Their company email exchanges were hidden behind a password she'd recently changed. But her old phone still synced to our shared cloud. Photos, calendar entries, messages that started with "work trip" and ended with "I miss you already." I read everything. Every "good morning, my love." Every "I wish I could wake up next to you." And when I was done, I didn't rage. I didn't cry. I planned. It took me 3 months. First, I bought a controlling interest in her company through an investment shell. Easy. She'd gone public the year before, and I still had friends in venture circles. Then, I hired a forensic accountant, the kind who doesn't ask questions, only finds answers. What he found was gold. Unauthorized bonuses, misreported assets, falsified travel claims, all with Daniel's signature. And emails, hundreds of them, proving she knew. They weren't just cheating on me, they were embezzling. From investors, from the board, from the company she'd built on my back. I didn't confront her. Not yet. I started recording our dinner conversations, the awkward ones where she spoke in half-truths, avoiding eye contact. The moments she said things like, "You'd never understand my world now." Every word was a brick in the wall I was building, the wall that would close around her when the time came. I even took her out to dinner once, told her I was proud of her, toasted to her success. She smiled, relieved. She thought I was moving on. She didn't know I already had. The night before her company's annual shareholder meeting, I sent a file to every board member, anonymous, neatly organized, labeled, verified. At 9 a.m. the next morning, I sat in the back of the conference hall. She didn't see me, but I saw everything. Her confidence cracked first when the board chair cleared his throat and said, "There have been some serious allegations." Then, when the projector flicked on and displayed her private emails, her falsified reports, her lover's transfers. The room went silent. Daniel tried to stand, tried to explain, but security moved faster than words. And her, my wife, she just sat there, frozen, watching everything she'd built crumble like sugar in rain. I didn't speak. I just watched. When they escorted her out, she finally saw me. Our eyes met, a flicker of recognition, disbelief, shame, and maybe, just maybe, admiration. Because she realized it then. I hadn't just discovered her betrayal. I'd orchestrated her ruin. A week later, I filed for divorce. Quietly, efficiently. The court granted me half of everything. Not because I asked for it, because she offered it, desperate to make me disappear. I took it all, and then I gave it away. Every share, every dollar connected to her name. Not out of mercy, out of principle. She'd turned our love into currency. I was just returning it to market value. I heard she left the country. Daniel got 3 years for fraud. Her company rebranded under a new CEO. Sometimes people ask if I'd take her back if she came to me, remorseful, broken, changed. I tell them I already did, just not in the way they think. Because the moment she walked out of that building with him, she became someone else. And the moment I decided to play along, so did I. The lilies wilted in the back seat of my car that day. I kept one, pressed it between the pages of a notebook filled with plans and passwords and timelines. A reminder. Love makes you vulnerable. Betrayal makes you precise. And revenge? Revenge makes you whole again.